But there would have been no room for all of them, so this works out a lot. So, if you guys want to do this with me, my email's on there. I'm going to create a Facebook page just for 21 days. I recommend this book. Like I said, take a peek at it afterwards. I bet you can do it online. Seeds of Light, Elizabeth Stratton. It's an amazing meditation book. So if we look at the deal here, so it starts, so for 21 days you're going to have to do yoga. So whether you're doing it twice a week with me, well, in the morning you can watch my YouTube video, or you can watch your own YouTube video, or you can do your own. So maybe that's the first one, right? And then meditate. So that's where this book would come in handy, because you can use this to meditate. For Rise and Shine Day 3, for that, I detailed that, and what we want to do is wake up at sunrise, either do yoga, meditate, or do exercise. Just be up at sunrise that day, on day 3. Random act of kindness, obvious. Get rid of a bad habit. So you can email me your bad habit and your intention. So that way I can meditate on all of them and kind of honor them. So it's just it's a cool thing. Start a new routine for day 6. So that's going to be Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic is like a healthy way of eating, and I have a list of different things that you could do for that, and we'll go over that like the day before, but there's things like don't drink cold water with ice, drink lukewarm water, it's actually way better for you. There's don't eat when you're emotionally charged. There is don't eat any leftovers. There is eat foods. There's just a few different things here. I'll print this and email it to you guys as we get to the Ayurvedic day, and you can choose an Ayurvedic thing you want to do. Maybe eat a piece of ginger with Himalayan salt and lemon juice every morning, because it sparks your metabolism, and yogis do it all over the world. Maybe that's the little Ayurvedic thing you want to add to your... So that's day 6, start a new routine. And then day 8 was the other one I thought needed clarification, manifesting your dreams. So on day 8, I was hoping we could get together that Friday, pending, and make a vision board. Just, you know, magazines, the old school funny thing, where you want to be, and then you guys can put them in an envelope, and I'm going to mail them to you guys in like 6 months. And then, so day 10, be creative. I was hoping we could all get together and go paint somewhere in Red Rocks or something. Just go paint, you know, even if we're not painters. It's fun. And then day 12, get shit done. So something that you've been putting off, something that is an emotional block, just something that, you know, would just make you feel lighter. And you can email that to me also so I can meditate on that. Day 16 is build an altar. So I will at class on the 20th go after class 30 minutes and I'll teach you how to build an altar. If it's facing east, it means this. If it's facing west, it means this. What do you put on an altar? What is an altar for? And then, you know, it's ultimately to meditate or do yoga in front of. And I have mine facing east right now, so there's different reasons, and I'll do a quick thing after class, and then I wrote the dates on there. And then day 21, when we all finish, which lands actually on Thanksgiving, and I'm running a 5K that day, so sunrise yoga in the Garden of Gods. So it's Thanksgiving, you'll have a lot to do, but let's start the day good. We'll feel like all accomplished and like better people. And it's the area where there's that paved circle right in front of Kissing Camels is where I want to do like a really cool energy thing, and we'll have such good energy to bring to the table that day. So if you're interested in doing it, let me know, hang on to these, shoot me an email, and then I'll start the page, and you guys will be part of the page. And it'll just be fun, right? So keep that in mind. I wanted to do that for you. And let's not overlook that Kenna does offer a 24-day challenge with meal replacements and some really good vitamins. And if you were interested in her channel, this is more of an eating thing, she can hook you up with that. So keep that in mind. I have some really exciting new poses, well not new poses, but twists on stuff to do today, guys, because I don't want to get boring. So we'll have a good vinyasa. Awesome. I think that Kyle's not going to make it, so we'll just get nice and comfy in a seated position, guys. It's just too dark. Oh, Kyle is here! I'm so happy, Kyle. Welcome to class. Kyle, you're surrounded by Brandon, Stacy's, Marnie's, and Brennan's. Kyle honored my class on Tuesday, which was only 2 people, so it was really nice. bones, or flexing our sit bones. Flipping our hands up on our legs, or maybe doing shin mudras. So guys, honoring our crown chakra, I'm going to come with a little lavender on everybody. Plus it wants to sweat a bit today, so we'll smell better. So you just want to flip your hands up on your knees, up on your ribs. So just letting your thoughts go away now. It's time to be in yoga and just be present. Because in this moment, everything's perfect, isn't it? So let's just tune into our five senses. Next our thoughts as they come into our heads, just next. Or maybe say, I admire your thought, but I'm going to go ahead and honor you later. I'm ready to right now. So as we do this, let's connect with our breath. Just feeling the rise and fall of our bellies. We fill them with fresh prana. So, as our minds become still, we let our monkey brain take a rest. We can imagine a nice beam of light going from the universe down through the crown of our head. The lavender smell. Tune in with that, as that is part of our seventh chakra, our crown chakra. And as this beam of light goes down our spine, plugging us back into Pachamama, Mother Earth, letting our shoulders just be nice and loose down our backs. Moving into our three-part breath, just moving our breath from our bellies into our lungs, into our fifth chakra, our throat chakra. Inhaling nice, cool air, exhaling warm air. Maybe setting an intention today. Something that can help guide you through your practice. So we're going to do shining skull breath today, because I want to create some heat in our bodies, because we're going to vinyasa it up. So we're going to inhale 3/4 of the way, engaging our stomach. So when we inhale 3/4 of the way, we're actually like taking our stomach and flexing it up towards our solar plex. So we inhale, tucking that stomach in, and then as we snap our belly buttons back towards our spine, we're, and this is going to be nice because we have the lavender. So, all right, so we'll all do it together. I'll clap for you. We're going to go ahead and do it 12 times. So, inhaling 3/4 of the way. And a cleansing breath. We are doing our ujjayi breathing, so not breathing through our mouths now, just breathing through our noses. And on our next big inhale, coming 3/4 of the way in. And a nice cleansing breath through our noses. Inhaling our arms over our heads. Sitting up nice and straight, finding length, and exhaling over to the right. Our gaze can be up at our hand, it can be straight out, it can be down. We want to make sure our left sit bone stays on the ground here. And we want an upward spiral of our rib cage. Our abdomen is flexed here. We're not crunching our right side body. With each breath, we're just breathing into the nice open rib cage we have. And inhaling back up to center. Connecting our breath with movement. Exhaling over to the left. And inhaling back to center. Exhaling, coming down halfway, maintaining a straight back. Inhaling is when we find length. Exhaling is when we forward fold, hinging at our hips here. Deep breaths into our abdomen, waking up our lower back. Coming up on our fingertips, creating space in our shoulder blades. On an inhale, walking our hands back towards our bodies. Inhaling our arms above our heads. Exhaling, releasing our hands behind us, fingers facing towards our bodies, about a foot behind us, arms straight. Now, make sure that index finger is the one pointing forward. I never say that in this pose, but it'll help the way your arm plugs into your shoulder socket, be more comfortable. So, on an inhale, coming up, maybe your knees touch the ground, maybe they don't. We want to act like there's a string pulling on our belly buttons, lifting us up towards the stars. That's a negative on the list. Inhaling, seeing if we can't find a little more height. And exhaling, slowly lowering our bodies to the ground. We're going to come over to our cat-cow. So, tabletop position, knees under our hips, arms under our shoulders. So, moving with our own breath, we're going to inhale, coming up, bringing our head, finding space between our ears and our fingers. Exhale, rounding our spine, pushing our sit bones in. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling. So, pushing down through the tops of our feet on the inhale, creating space between our hands and our heads on the exhale. Meeting me in neutral. Let's go ahead and inhale here. Exhale, taking a look over our right heel. Inhaling, coming to center, working with your own breath. On the exhale is when we're going to look over the left. Inhaling to center. Exhaling, taking a peek over. Meeting me in the center. We're going to inhale our right leg up. Flexed foot like we're on a wall behind us. And then we're going to bring our left arm up parallel with our leg. Engaging our core here. Pushing down through the top of our left foot. Feeling a line of energy going through your fingertips and through the heel. Finding height on that back heel. See if you can't get your back leg up another couple inches. As long as you maintain that your hip is parallel, we can still find a nice height here. Saying hello, left brain. One more big inhale, coming up a little higher. And exhaling, releasing back to tabletop. On an inhale, bringing our left leg up. And inhaling our right arm up. Engaging our gluteus maximus here. Strong cores. One more inhale, see if you can't find a little more height. And exhaling, coming back down to the mat. From here, we're going to tuck our toes into our first downward dog. So let's just bend each knee, walk the dog. And then let's bend both knees, bringing our chest towards our knee. And from here, slowly straighten your legs. And that'll help you get the correct sit bone forward fold that you want. You'll notice that it makes your head come a little bit more inward from your shoulders. Breathing into our hamstrings here. Inhaling up our right leg, parallel behind us. And on our next big inhale, we're going to go ahead and bend our knee and stack our hips over to the left. Breathing into our right side body here. Inhaling our leg back to parallel with the mat. And bringing it to meet our left foot. Downward dog. Feeling the difference in our rib cage here. And inhaling our left foot up behind us. Nice flex foot. Engaging our core. On an inhale, bending that knee. And taking that weight and dropping it over the right side of your body. Doing a nice long stretch. Inhaling that leg back to parallel with the ground. And bring it down and meet your right foot. We can step or hop to the front of our mat. Forward folding here, micro bend in the knees, hinging from our hips. Dead weight on the top, our neck's just hanging. Let's take our neck and just yes and no. Maybe big circles. Inhaling one vertebrae at a time, stacking them on top of each other, rolling up. Our head being the last thing. We're going to start with a sun salutation B today. So, planting our feet down, let's bring our hands to heart center, Sama C to B. So just centering here. Getting in tune with our breath, because as we're going to do this sun salutation, we're going to connect our breath with movement. Inhaling our arms above our heads. Exhaling, finding a nice forward fold. Inhaling, bringing our hands to our shin, coming halfway up. Exhaling, coming down into a plank or push-up position. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to frame our right foot. And inhaling, straightening your left foot. Exhaling, stepping back into downward dog. Inhaling our left knee towards our nose. Stepping it through. Pivoting our right foot down. Inhaling up. Warrior two. Inhaling here. Exhaling, taking our hands, placing them, framing that left foot. Pushing our foot back, plank position. Inhaling here, engaging our core. Exhaling, chaturanga. Slowly lowering, coming up, upward dog. Tucking our toes, exhaling back into downward dog. Stepping or jumping to the front of our mats. Inhaling, forward fold. So slowly rolling up, stacking over vertebrae. Centering with our Samasthiti. Inhaling our arms up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway up, shoulders push together. Exhaling, plank position. Inhaling, owning this position. Exhaling, slowly lowering. Inhaling, coming up, finding space between our ears and shoulders. Exhaling, pushing back into our downward dog. Inhaling our right knee towards our nose. As close as we can get it. We should be good pretty far nowadays. Stepping through, fluidly pivoting that foot, inhaling our torsos up. Exhaling, bringing those hands to frame the right foot. Inhaling back into our plank. Shake a chaturanga here if you'd like, lowering down. Inhaling up. Exhaling into downward dog. Inhaling our left knee towards our nose. Stepping it through, pivoting that foot down. Inhaling up. Strong warrior. Inhaling, finding length. Exhaling, bring our hands to frame our left foot. Inhaling that foot back to plank position. Chaturanga now, slowly lowering our bodies down. Inhaling up, upward dog. Tucking our toes, pushing back into downward dog. Taking a breath here, we're going to do one more flow through Surya Namaskar B. So stepping or jumping to the front of our mats. Slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling our hands to heart center. Inhaling our arms up, tall tree branches. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, plank position. Exhaling, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling our right knee towards our nose. Exhaling, stepping through. Inhaling. So following your breath, maybe it's not as fast as I'm talking. And exhaling. Bringing our hands to frame our right foot. Inhaling, stepping back to plank. Taking a chaturanga here. On an exhale, tucking our toes, pushing back into downward dog. Inhaling our left knee towards our nose. Stepping it through. On an inhale, coming up. On an exhale, coming back down. On an inhale, bringing our foot back to meet our other foot, downward dog. Inhaling our right knee to our nose. I think I did this backwards. Stepping it through. Pivoting our heel down, inhaling our torsos up. Strong warriors. Exhaling, bringing our hands down to frame our foot. Inhaling, stepping back into plank position. Slowly lowering down, keeping those elbows in towards our body. Untucking our toes, shooting up, upward dog. Exhaling, tucking our toes under, downward dog. I'm going to take our knees the width of the mat now, coming into our first child's pose. So let's get a good flush of our lymphatic system here. We're going to walk our hands back towards our body, just coming up on our elbows. We're going to go ahead and take a nice measurement here. How far from our hands to our elbows? From there, we're going to take our hands, put them together. If you have rings, you might want to take them off. So I found that pretty much where your hairline is a good place. So the crown of the head that we're focusing on, that we have the lavender, let's place the crown of our head in this little nest we've created and take a few deep breaths here. Imagining that white light coming through the top of your head, the smell of lavender. So we're going to start with dolphin. We're going to bring our knees closer together. We still want them hip distance apart. We're going to tuck our toes, and on an inhale, we're going to straighten our legs. So it's like a downward dog. It'll help you find that comfortable spot for your head that's going to work for you for our inversion. We're going to take our toes here, and we're going to start walking backwards until we're like in a plank position. Ooh, my tears. So do a plank, maintaining your head position, engaging your core here, and inhaling up the right leg. Keeping your foot flexed, and exhaling it back down to the earth. And inhaling up the left leg. Engaging our cores. And releasing the left foot. Let's tip each other's feet back towards our bodies as far as we can get them in our dolphin pose. Breathing here. So our feet are as close to our heads as they can get. We're going to inhale up just our right leg as high as we can. Pointing our toes. And releasing it back to the earth. And then inhale up the left leg. Pointing our toe here. And bringing it back to meet the right foot. So we're going to do this again, hopefully in full expression of headstand. We're going to inhale up the right leg. And then we're going to bring the left leg to meet it. So I'm going to come around and I can assist you in achieving this pose. Give me your right leg. Do what you can. Do dolphin. Nice. Okay, so let's do this together. So, bring on rest. So my headline is right here. I'm alignment, yes. So you want your hairline to be like yes, yes. Your elbows towards each other. So inhale up into dolphin, both legs straight. Now inhale your right leg up to me. And then bring your left. And I'm going to put my fist in between your calves and just push on it. Nice. Hold on and come down one leg at a time. I think that you're headed up. Just look at mine. So I've got an inward curvature. So maybe loosen your inner lace a little bit, make it wider so that you don't have that weird, because look from the line of energy from my neck to my tailbone is straight. Yours is like bending. So I'm going to move back in. Inhale your left leg, both legs up. And inhale your right leg too. Inhale your left leg too. There, that looks better. That looks better. Coming down one at a time. Keep working with this. Inhaling up, and then your other legs meet. And I have got my hand right here. Bring your elbows a little bit more together. Beautiful. Oh yeah, there you go. Beautiful lady. Now see if you can hang out in it. One leg at a time. Nice. Yeah, I'll come over and do it again. Inhaling up. Inhale your right leg up. And now your left. Hold my wrist. Nice, Marnie. Nice. See if you can do it. Alright, we got this, girl. Let me see your head. So, here's my hairline. So I almost don't do it super tight, almost spread it a little. And then, so it's like more flush, you know? And like you see where my head is, like the top of my head, see where my two pointer fingers are, just like right at the center. And then we'll inhale our legs up.
My flash is dead, so inhale your right leg. Yeah. And then your left leg. Okay. Hold it right here.
I'm going to put my fist right here so you can push it together.
And I turned around and you come down.
Nice. So if you got it, you might have it. One leg at a time.
Yeah, I can send it to you. Will you help me one more time, Mama?
Yes, ma'am. Good measuring. So let's start with our dolphin. Walk up as close as we can get. Inhale up your right leg. And bring your left leg to meet it. Now you got this. Ready? Center.
Yeah. I feel like I was like in the wind.
Alright.
Shoot.
Beautiful inversions. Beautiful inversions, guys. Thanks for doing your inversions with me. You know it's my favorite one and it'll get easier. So as you practice this at home, just like work on making sure that your butt isn't sticking out and that you're getting more of a straightness to it. Almost a back, almost to where your legs are bending back to a nice arch. So beautiful inversions. All right, so we are going to flow right into some chair positions. So walking our hands back towards our bodies. We're going to tuck our toes, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. So we're going to get ready to engage in some core. So starting with Utkatasana chair, we're going to inhale, dropping down. We want to make sure we can see our big toes. We want to feel like we're falling backwards. We're going to inhale our arms up. So those will help you stay forward. Your arms are what does that. By no means is it, everything else should be in the back seat. Good job. Inhaling our hands to heart center. Exhaling, finding our twist over to the right. So Left elbow, right knee. Check in with your left knee. We don't want it popping out. And from here, once you've been breathing for like 5 breaths here, you can try a modification, which would be opening your arms up, using that energy on your elbow. Try to keep breathing here with each breath, finding length through the crown of our head, and with each exhale, getting that belly button towards that right hip. Your belly button is consciously, with each breath, twisting your organs and moving to the right. They're making room. And on an exhale, taking our right elbow over our left leg, finding that twist, not taking that modification until we let our backs open up here. Check it if that popping out knee that we love to pop out, the right knee. As we're bringing out our organs, our belly button is moving towards our left hip. Taking a modification if we like here. Flying our arms open. Bringing our arms parallel with the earth. Coming up on our tippy toes. Finding balance. Perfect here because we're going to go into side plank. So we want to make sure that our index finger is facing the front of the mat. We want to make sure that our feet aren't too close together nor too far away. So we want them coming straight out from our hips. Our butt is not in the air as much as we can do with our abdomens. We want to be as flat as we can. So imagine side plank in your mind's eye. We're going to take our left foot, put it on the side of the left foot, pinky toe down. Taking our right foot, stacking it, inhaling up our right arm. So this might not be something we can do. Maybe we need to put our hand on our hip. Maybe we need our knee down here. So whatever works for you. So your right foot is on top of your left foot. Your left foot has the pinky toe touching down into the earth. 2 more breaths here, guys. flopping it down with the pinky toe to the mat. Taking our left foot, placing on top. Inhaling up our arm. Bring it back down to the mat, plank. Preparing for wild thing. That sounds fun, doesn't it? So engaging our cores here. Taking our left pinky toe to the mat. Starting in a side plank. We're going to take our right foot now, placing it about where our knee is on our other foot. Coming up. So your right knee is bent. Your left foot is straight. There is a line of energy from your right arm to your left big toe. Engaging here. Taking our right foot, pinky toe to the mat. Taking our left foot, put it on top. Inhaling up. Bending that left leg. Placing on the floor where the knee of the right is. All right, bringing our knees the width of the mat, and then pushing with our hands, our bodies back up to here, to here. We're gonna go ahead and sit over on our left side, and then come to our butts. So basically, if you do come to seating, so we're gonna prepare for reverse table. Yeah, I always do regular table, we'll do it too, but I figured we needed a reverse table in our life. So your fingers are facing forward here. So mainly our index finger, right? So our feet are hip distance apart. We're here, we're inhaling up. So we're pushing our shoulder blades together. We're acting like there's a block between our knees. We can take our big toes and move them a quarter inch towards each other to remind us to keep that energetic flex of like there's something between our knees. So we're trying to act like there is a string on our belly buttons, and we are lifting our tummies as high as we can right now. Whatever honors our neck, so whatever feels good as your neck right now. With each inhale, finding height size, there is an outward rotation of your inner thighs. You have flexed gluteus maximus, helping you get a lift. We're going to inhale our right leg up, straight, so parallel with the ground, maybe a 45 degree angle. Flex toe. We're going to place that right ankle on our left knee. We're going to slowly on the exhale lower our bodies to the ground. So this might be enough of a hip opener for us right here. What we can do is we can move up towards our leg as much as we want here. So whatever feels good in your right sciatic nerve there. So maybe this is enough. Maybe I need to get all up in it and really open that right hip. With each breath, we're still sitting up nice and straight, plugging in with the universe in the crown of our head. Smell that lavender. Or maybe that's sweat by now, but inhaling, finding length, exhaling, breathing fresh air. Literally, in your mind's eye, see it going right into that hip. Letting that hip release. Keeping your left foot flexed, that protects your knee. It actually protects your right knee, so. Arms are straight, shoulders are back. Breathing into our heart chakra here. 3 more big breaths into that hip. Releasing our right leg back down to the earth. Repositioning, making sure we're ready for a reverse tabletop. And on our next big inhale, inhaling up. Making sure our legs aren't too close together, more than yours are. Very good, Kyle. Now imagine there's a block in between your knees that you're actively, yes, Stacey, beautiful. Good, and bring your big toes towards each other, like a 1/4 inch on each side. So really actively pushing your shoulder blades together here. You'll get more of a lift through your collarbone, through your heart chakra. Engaging our core here. Inhaling the left leg up, 45-degree angle, flex foot. On our next exhale, bringing the left ankle to our right knee. And then on our exhale, slowly lowering our bodies to the ground. Now each side's different, so find what feels good for you. Flexing that left foot, you'll even feel the difference in the flex when you do it. And believe it or not, it's engaging some elastic in your knee that actually protects it. So flexing the left foot, pinching our shoulder blades back. Ooh, I can feel the difference in my hip when I do that. So keeping our shoulder blades back, breathing into those imaginary nostrils in the center of our chest. With each inhale, bringing cold, fresh prana into our left hip. With each exhale, letting out ama, anything negative. Making room for new life in our hip. Two more breaths here. And releasing our left foot to meet our right foot. We're going to slowly lower our bodies to the ground. Keeping our knees in the air. Preparing for tabletop. So we've been doing enough tabletop type of poses that I think some of us today can go ahead and try the full expression of this pose, which is going to be wheel. But let's start. We'll do all together a bridge pose. So we're going to bring our heels to meet our middle fingers. And on a big inhale, we're going to lift our hips off the ground. We can keep our palms flat on the ground here, pushing down into them to get a lift. Or we can interlace our fingers underneath our back, rolling from right, rolling to left, tucking the shoulder blades underneath, then coming back to center, making sure our toes are pointing towards each other a small bit. As we sit here and breathe in this pose, let's imagine full wheel. Imagine your body in full wheel, the bending of the curve of energy. us here. With each inhale, let's see if we can't find a lift. Really flexing our gluteus maximus here. Marty, bring your knees in a little bit. Inhaling, finding height. Exhaling, slowly lowering our bodies down to the ground. So, some of us, let's try some cartwheel. The rest of us will go back up into bridge pose again. Maybe this time we'll do the modification of lacing our fingers. Maybe we'll just keep our palms flat. The rest of us, if we're into it, give it a whirl, let's take our hands, bring them by our ears. We want our fingertips to be facing our feet. So, make sure that your feet are hip distance apart. If they're too wide, you won't have enough integrity to stay in wheel. So, keep them where they are. We're going to inhale up. When we inhale up for wheel, as we lift our hip, we're going to take like when we do our what pose is it? I don't know. We're going to take the crown of our head and plug it into the earth at the same time. So we're going to push through the palms of our hands, inhaling our sit bones towards the sky, dipping the crown of our head onto the mat to start, and then extending. So if you want to watch me, I'm inhaling up, finding the crown of the head right here, and then going into the full square. So your toes are not going to be pointing towards each other anymore, but you do want them to maintain being straight. So I'll come around and, yes, Stacy. How good does that feel? So beautiful, Mama. We spend so much of our lives with our spines the other way. Beautiful, Mama. Oh, beautiful. Down slow. Straight. Does that feel good? Yeah. Beautiful, Brandon. Nice work. So bringing our bodies back flat on the mats here. We're going to go ahead and step our legs up together here. Pointing our feet. We're going to come into our first shoulder stand. So another inversion. They say that this is one of the truest yoga positions that was ever invented. So what we're going to do here is we're going to inhale our legs up, both our feet together. Then we're going to use our hands. We're going to reach those toes for the stars, using our hands to the small of our backs. Now, remember headstand? We want our elbows the same position. We don't want them out too far. So the goal here is to get it so eventually that our butt is not sticking out. So if that's happening, envision there's a string on this back wall that's just pulling your belly button towards it. Maybe take your pointed toes and start arching them the opposite way of your face to create that straight line between your knees and your heart chakra. Beautiful, Kyle. From here, on an exhale, let's spread our legs right here. We can flex or point our toes. Breathing into our inner thighs here. Nice, Stacy. Morning, that was great. Inhaling our legs back together. Exhaling, taking our right leg towards our face, our left leg the opposite way, scissor split here. We want both legs to stay straight. Inhaling them together. Exhaling the left knee towards our face, the right leg back, scissor split. Inhaling back to center. Nice strong shoulder stand here. As we exhale, we're slowly going to drop our knees to our ears. So we might have to reposition our arms a bit, move our hands a little lower, or actually higher on our back. Breathing here, deep in our ujjayi breathing. This pose is good for high blood pressure. It's also good for our kidneys, our spleen, and our liver. So we're going to inhale our right leg, straightening it behind us. So it's parallel with the earth, it is straight, and our foot is flexed. That's going to give us the maximum hamstring opener here. So breathing into the back of that right leg, your knee is not bent, your foot is flexed. Inhaling that knee back to tuck in by your right ear. And exhaling, extending the left leg, straight and flexed foot, parallel with the earth, maintaining contact with your ear on that right knee. Inhaling that knee back to your ear. Exhaling, both legs straight, parallel with the ground. So both legs are parallel with the ground behind you, and maybe your toes touch the ground. Full expression of plow. If your toes are touching the ground behind you, you can move your hands from your lower back, placing your palms flat onto Pachimama, grabbing energy from the earth here. Maybe walk your toes back towards your face, getting a deeper hamstring stretch. Nice breath. Slowly inhaling our legs back up, shoulder stand. So slowly with our hands guiding our bodies back down towards the mat. Bringing our palms flat down on the mat here. We're going to zip our legs up again, big toes touching. We're still in ujjayi breathing, guys. Sweat it out. Create some internal fire. We're going to come into fish pose. So what we're going to do is, on an inhale, we're going to slide our elbows up about 4 inches, pushing into our palms. So coming up, we're going to look at me halfway. I'm pushing down through my big toes. I'm up. My shoulder blades are pushed together behind me. My neck is dropping. I'm creating space in my collarbone. Nice breath. Pushing down through our big toes. Keep those toes together. Yes, so from here, for extra bendy, since the crown is the chakra head day, we can dip and touch that crown chakra to the earth behind us. Now we don't want to be putting all our weight there, guys. We just want to be touching it to the earth. On our next inhale, bringing our neck aligned with our spine, bring our head up, and then exhaling, slowly lowering our bodies back down to the earth. Mini Shavasana here. knees here, we're gonna start to rock and roll. So we just wanna be coming back and forth here, just rolling our spine. We just did so much spine stuff. We just wanna be rolling it into the mat, all the way up to our heads, all the way back to sitting. And we're gonna come all the way up to the front here. And we're gonna slowly bring our arms parallel, getting our balance, engaging our cores here. I know we've been working these cores are tired, but we got this. Inhaling up slowly. And exhaling down on our heels. So we're gonna prepare for our standing sequence. So starting with our right leg, we're gonna step our right leg out. We want our left foot behind us like we are in a lunge. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be in a runner's lunge this way. We can spread out if we want, but we're on our back toe. If this is too much, then we can just go ahead and come down on our knee, putting this flat. So this is fine too. So coming back into this, we're going to check in that our big toe is the only thing we can see. Our thighs as parallel with the mat as it can be. Our shoulders are soft. Inhaling our hands to heart center. We're going to do a twist here. We're going to take our left elbow over our right knee. Using it as leverage. Using our prayer hands as leverage to get the twist here. And once we've been in this for about 5 breaths, we can take a flying modification here and fly with our arms. So with each inhale, lengthening through the crown of our head. With each exhale, releasing into this twist, guys. Pushing the energy between the palm of your hands, pushing it into the center of your chest. And then now, if we'd like, we can take that modification. Two more breaths. Inhaling our hands back to heart center. Straightening that right leg. Taking our left leg, stepping it up about a foot. Inhaling our arms up. Exhaling, finding a forward fold here. So we want both legs straight. We want to hinge at our hips. Don't be on a tightrope if you feel wobbly. Spread out. Let's take our hands, find them behind our back, maybe find our elbows, maybe find reverse prayer hands, or we can interlace our fingertips here, taking them over the top of our heads. Really finding a nice shoulder opener here. Breathe that cool air in the back of that right leg. Releasing our hands wherever they are back down to the ground. We're going to take our right hand, place it on the inside of our right foot. Maybe that means on the inside of our calf. But we just want it on the inside of the right foot. We're going to take our left hand, we're going to put it on our hip, or we're going to take it up. So here, we're having an outward rotation of our upper bodies. Nice, Marnie. Yep, beautiful, here and there. Nice. So you just imagine this just, oh yes. Put your hand on the inside. I want to help promote this. Yes. Good job. these because we're gonna rock them out. So, on our next exhale, we're gonna release our arms, framing our right foot. So we're gonna slowly put our weight onto our right foot. Let's make sure though, maybe take your hands, make sure your toes are nice and spread out. Grow some roots through that foot. Bringing our hands to frame that foot. We're gonna inhale, lifting this left leg up. And then we're gonna inhale the top part of our body up. So we wanna find a dristi. So engage in a dristi. So maybe poke your head up, find something in front of you. Warrior 3. Your hands, your palms are facing each other, creating energy. Your knee is straight or it's bent. Your arms should be where your ears are. Oh! I look back ready to see this whole room killing it. Beautiful, Marnie. Find that dristi. So let's plug in with our dristi first, guys. We can do this, and it feels so good when you can get 3 full breaths here. So come up onto your fingertips like you're almost letting go of the earth. Keep that left leg active, whether it feels good to flex or point for you. Find the dristi. Bring up that lower body. Warrior 3. Nice. Beautiful work, guys. So we're going to switch sides now. We're going to take our left foot forward as we come into a forward lunge. So we're up on our toes like we were before, or we're down on our knee with a flat foot. Whatever feels good for us. We're peeking at our big toe. We're inhaling our branches up. Strong warriors here. Inhaling our hands to heart center, Samasthiti He. Inhale and find length, you guys, long, tall spines. Exhale, our right elbow over our left leg. Allowing our fresh prana to come into this twist with each breath, noticing how we sink into it, our body lets go. It allows it, our belly button gets closer to our left hip. Beat hard to love my enemies. Inhaling our hands to heart center. Straightening that front leg. Taking our right foot, stepping it up about a foot. Inhaling our arms up above our heads. Finding length. Exhaling, coming down. Forward fold. Both legs are straight here. We're hinging from our sit bones over. Sometimes it helps to take your hands right on your hips and tilt them forward to remind your sit bones to tilt that way. From here, we're going to find our hands behind our backs. Any of the modifications I mentioned. played this at the yoga farm, folks, all the way from Guatemala to you. Releasing our arms here, taking our left hand on the inside of our left foot, or maybe on the left shin, taking our right arm to our hip, or maybe opening it all the way. Down to frame our left foot. Let's take and spread those toes out. Give ourselves some good roots. Placing our hands to frame that foot. Let's bring our head up. Look in front of us, find a drishti. Something that you can focus on. Starting first with lifting the right leg and hailing it up. Parallel with the earth. Try out. Point your toe. Do you feel more balanced? Flex your foot. Do you feel more balanced? Work with yourself. Get up on your tippy fingertips. Stare at that spot. And warrior three. Aha! Who's in my class? All you guys. You look amazing. So our hands are facing together. You can create an energy bubble there that will actually feel like an orb that you can hold. Give our shoulders a shake, give our legs a shake. All that fresh blood we got going. Alright, we're going to prepare for our standing sequence, which we should be pros at by now. So let's see if we can use our intention to set a goal to try to stand in our tree through all three variations. It's a good goal, so let's try. So planting our feet down into the earth, let's plug in our left toes. So getting them nice and wide, creating that space. Inhaling our hands to heart center. Closing our eyes gently. Imagine seeing roots just growing through that left foot. Planting down in the earth. Inhaling up the right leg. Find a drishti. Something directly the level of your eyes in front of you. Make sure your shoulders are back. Yeah, it'll actually help you balance more than heart center, and releasing our right leg. Bravo. Planting our right toes down on the earth. Bringing our hands to heart center, finding a new drishti. Could be a foot over, a foot higher. Just a new drishti. Revisiting our intention here. Let's gently close our eyes or imagine wood, healthy, alive, green bark growing all over our right foot, anchoring us into the earth. Inhaling our left leg up, opening our eyes, finding our drishti. Taking our right hand, placing on our hip. Taking our left hand and peeling open our leg. Keeping that right shoulder back. Inhaling that knee back to center. And finding our tree pose. Bring our hands to our center. And join our branches. Inhaling our hands to our center. And releasing. Light and honors like you guys. That was awesome. So we're going to do a fun little thing. We're going to do forward, split, and then we're going to do dancer pose. So taking our right foot, stepping it out. We're going to forward fold on that right foot, taking our fingertips to the ground. We're going to lift up our left leg as high as it can go. We're trying to bring our knee to our nose here. If our knee is our nose, we're doing this right, and now let's find height with our left leg. Take our left hand and we're going to grab our right foot. So we're grabbing our right foot behind us, we're bending the knee. We're just going to stand up. I'll show you what it'll look like, guys. We're going to stand up. I'll come help you balance. Brandon's going to show the whole balance. Gotcha. Inhale it out. Kick out into the leg. Beautiful. Beautiful. Upward arch on top? Yes. Good, tiny dancer. So, we've got our foot, and then we're going to be like, oh, that's what it looks like. And the energy that you're creating by kicking into that arm. Now kick back in that foot and bring your torso down. So we want it to be this or down. That'll make the leg go more up. Yes. Beautiful. And see how she's kicking into her hand, it's creating that energy. So we're here. It might even be easier to do from just standing up. We're here. We're kicking into the hand. Kicking your hand. Yes. Yes, lady. Oh, dancer. So fun. Okay, so we're here, standing up, and dive forward, kicking back. So you want to be able to see your foot. You know what the ideal dancer pose, if you want to try at home, you should see your toes over the back of your head like they were, for me looking at you. Yes, ma'am. Oh, where's my camera? I gotta get a camera. Beautiful. Kyle, let me give you a hold. Alright. So we're gonna kick into that. Nice. So straighten your arm, this one. And kick into it. Push that foot in that hand. Yeah. That'll create an energy that will keep you up. there, just finding height with our back leg. Forward standing split. Inhaling, releasing that foot to the ground. Inhaling our body halfway up. So we're gonna, I guess we should just stand up. That'd be a better way to do it. I haven't taught this one yet, so sorry if I'm not explaining well. So let's plant that left foot. Bringing our right foot into our hands, like the cusp of where your foot bends is where you want it. It's kind of like plow pose, y'all. Bow pose. So what we're going to do is, as we kick into that hand, yes ma'am. Brennan, I'm impressed. See if we can't get a solid 2 breaths in our pose, guys. Alright, so coming to the front of our mats, bring our hands parallel. Going up on our toes. Slowly releasing to the ground. Woo. And maintaining our slow descent. From here, we're going to take our feet the width of the mat. We're going to find our squat. Bringing our hands to heart center. So in this, if you have a forward kind of tinge to yourself, no, use those elbows to push your back back. Create a space in between your prayer hands and your chest, an energy bubble, if you will, that propels you to have an opening in your heart chakra here. We're open and we're back. Maybe we're still on our toes, that's okay too. Brennan, perfect. Just try to, even on your toes, mama, just try to get your knee, at least your elbows inside your knees. Well, I figure we're all warmed up, so why would we be in this position and not go to crow? I don't know. So, we're going to release our hands here, bring them to the ground, doing our middle finger, our pointer finger, facing the front of the mat. If you notice, I always start in squat. That's because this is the most, wherever you were sitting for squat, is where your legs should start when you start your getting ready for crow. So from there, we're tucking them up into our armpits. I want everyone to crank their neck, look 12 inches in front of them. Find it, Tristy. I want you to just put your knees on there, no lifting feet yet. Find it, Tristy. Focus on it. Grow those ribs through our hands. Let's lift up our left toe. So we're feeling all the weight on our left arm. Maintaining this. Tripod action. And releasing the left toe to the earth. Inhaling the right toe up. And releasing. Ooh-wee. So make sure your blanket's in front of you here. Don't have to worry about rolling over. So let's find our Tristy, nestle those knees up, and see if we can't lift both toes. Doing one at a time, and then bringing them together. Come into me, Marty. Whoa! I was almost there! Dude, Kyle, now try touching your toes together. Oh! Nice. Brennan! Dude, you guys make my heart glow when I see all your progress. Okay, so spread your fingers wider. Good. Yes. Nestle up. Get a good look over here. Be cranking your neck to look forward. Come on my hands. One foot at a time. I'm like, lean into me. Sorry. Nestle higher. No higher. Yeah. Look, I want you to look like right here. Like try to crank your neck as forward as you can. And lean into me. One foot. And the other foot. Yes. Crank that neck. I mean, you're looking as forward as you can. Like my point when I say crank that neck is you're not like, oh, this feels good, it's comfortable. You are like, Arr. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a good description. Okay, nice curls, guys. We being a nice legs in front of us. Let's rock right to left, plug back in. Moving our flesh from our sit bones, handling our arms up, flexing our toes, inhaling, finding length, exhaling, coming down halfway, inhaling, finding more length, and exhaling, coming all the way down, wherever that may be for you. Releasing our hands and walking them back towards our bodies. We're going to inhale up our right leg, crossing it over our left leg. But we want that foot flat on the ground. So move around, because you still want your sit bones equally on the ground, even though it feels like the right's lifting, but we want the left foot flat. We're going to inhale our arms up, flexing our left foot. It's part of our pose here. And on the exhale, we're going to drop our right arm behind our back, second spine, taking our left arm and using that elbow against that knee to create a twist. So with each inhale, growing up long, tall, sitting up straight. Each exhale, starting with our lower lumbar, working our way up our spine, till eventually we take our gaze over our right shoulder. Our right shoulder is kicked back. He's finding an opening for our heart chakra here. Stacy, flex your foot. Yes. That belly button is just migrating over there. Releasing our arms, inhaling our arms up. Taking our right leg, placing it next to our left leg. Taking our left arm, putting it behind our back. Sitting up, getting a nice straight spine here. Maybe bringing that foot about to where your knee is. Finding length here, inhaling, growing, making this arm elastic. As we exhale, we're going to come down, forward folding, and then we're going to find our bind if we have one today. So in our bind, we want that left shoulder that tends to be like this. You can use your blanket if you need it. You want that left shoulder to push back, checking in with your left toe, your left foot. Who's got it today? Kyle's got it. Stacy's in the house. Nice, Marnie, way to make it work. Good job. So just sit up, Kyle, with that shoulder, that left one, like actively push it back. You guys are like, repeat, stop it. Two more breaths here, guys. And releasing our arms, our bind, our beautiful bind. Bringing our left leg to meet our right leg. Inhaling our left leg up, crossing it over our right leg. Taking our left hand, putting it behind our back. Inhaling our right arm up. Sitting up nice and tall. Straight spines. Crown of our head is so open right now. Let's use that energy. Inhaling with length, exhaling, taking our elbow, our right elbow over our left knee. Ooh, I gotta pump out that one. So we're inhaling, finding length, exhaling, finding our twist. We're using the energy between our elbow and our knee to get us there, but just to our boundary. We don't want to force it. We want to use it as a tool. As we sit here longer, we can take that gaze over our left shoulder. Two more breaths here. Get a little deeper in that twist. Releasing our arms, taking our left leg, placing it next to our right leg. Making sure that our sit bones are hinged forward. So maybe lift yourself up. You want that forward hinge that'll help your bind. So we're flexing our right foot. We're taking our right arm behind our back, stand nice and straight. Inhaling up our left arm. Making it as long as we can. We need it. And each side will be different here. So inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, coming down. Inhaling, wrapping. Exhaling, meeting it with your right. So, see how I'm crunchy down? We want to sit up, pull that shoulder back. Breathe into those imaginary nostrils in the center of our chest. I'm like, wait, which way are you? So from where you are, I'm with you. Take your left arm forward, take your right arm behind you. Now come around the outside of your knee, bring it, and then take that right one. Yeah. Now you obviously can't reach, but if you want to use your blanket, you can, or sometimes even your shirt. Binds are so much fun. I have a new bind to teach you guys next week. 2 more breaths here. Let's see if we can't get deeper in that twist. And releasing. Whew. So, it's not over yet, guys. We're going to do our boat pose. So, we're going to inhale our legs off the ground, coming onto the back side of our sit bone. This is not a forward thing. We want to feel like our chair pose, like we're going to almost fall back. Like you want to come right to that boundary there. Engaging our core, keeping our arms up, engaging here. More breaths, guys. Lean back. Releasing down, taking our feet to meet each other, soles of our feet. And we're going to do a forward fold butterfly. So however close you want your feet to be, they can be wide out. Maybe you want them tucked in. Just going to get a nice forward fold here. Releasing our butterfly, lowering ourselves to the ground and finding our happy baby. So maybe we're on the outside of our feet here, maybe we're on the inside, maybe you want to do something different today and switch up. We're going from right to left, pushing our lower back into the ground. Stopping, bringing the soles of